Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the ACC SportsBook, powered by the TAB.
The ACC SportsBook, thanks to the TAB.
G'day, Karl. Great to see you again on this Thursday SportsBook.
How good that a lot of sport is back.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think that the weekend just gone has signalled the starts, and we called it the Sportsgasm. Obviously, Monday we had the Super Bowl, kicked everything off. Seems like more and more Kiwis are dipping their toes into a bit of American sport by the looks of the many bars around where I was anyway, especially up the Takapuna Surf Club. Pity it was a shit game.
I had a mate text me. He says, I haven't really watched much NFL in my time, but man, this is boring. I can't believe people spend 3 hours watching this shit.
Yeah.
And I said, probably picked a bad game to come into.
Yeah, I know, and this is my fear as well, that people would have dipped their toes in and gone, this sucks, because I feel like people do that to rugby all the time when I want them to like a game, like a Super Rugby final or a World Cup final, and it turns out to be the most dour affair ever, and everyone goes, oh, I'm not watching that.
Yeah.
So, any big wins from last week? Obviously, we're going to touch on our Grab A Pen, because on an absolute heater on the Grab A Pen. But any other big winners across the TAB, across the Motu from last week?
Yeah, I got a couple here that came in day after Super Bowl. We get our report in the day after, and these will be Super Bowl related. They're not. They're soccer football related. First one here, an 8-leg EPL multi, $10 into 4,000.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh, it's not bad. That included Man United. Huge.
Yep.
And the second one here, a 12-leg. This is across multiple competitions. Same with sticking with soccer football. $50 into 26,500.
Holy, 26,500. What do you do with winnings like that? Every time you read these out, I think, what would I do if I suddenly had $26,000 in my app and I pulled it up? I'm unsure what I'd do. Like spend it again, reinvest it. Joe's looking at me going, you reinvest it, mate. I was like, I don't know what I'd do. Whether you take 20 out and then go crazy with 6. Do you tell your partner?
You can't listen to Joe. He put it all on heads.
Yeah. Hey, he won, though. He won.
He did.
He bet on the toss in the Super Bowl. It was the biggest cheer of the Super Bowl from our table when he goes, heads. And Joe's like, yes, I'm a degenerate. Anyway, would you tell your partner if you won 26 grand on your account? Would you tell her the full amount?
I would buy her. She's just gotten into golf recently.
Oh, okay.
I would buy her clubs.
Yep. Okay.
Good books that way. Probably buy myself some new clubs and maybe put the rest in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good. I would. Do you know what I'd do? I don't think I'd divulge the exact amount I'd won. No. And I would take out 6,000 and I would put it on my account at the golf club. So I can have a sly grogging account there that never comes off anything. So she'll never know. So I have $6,000 behind the bar pretty much at Waitemata. So I can just buy beers and whatever I want, food that'd probably last me 6 months, I imagine. And then I would potentially withdraw like maybe another 5 and deposit into the joint account and say, had a good win on the GGs.
Yep.
And I'd leave the rest. Actually, no. I would book flights to Australia for the Boxing Day and for the Adelaide. I'd book that right now, and then I'd leave the rest in there and flutter it away. Okay.
You might have to put an extra couple in the joint account if you're going to do that.
That's true. Actually,
smooth things up.
Yeah, that's true. You're right there. Okay. So we're full noise this weekend. There's all sorts going on. We've got Sail GP kicks off this weekend. Probably not many markets in that one that people are interested in, but the big one is Super Rugby kicks off tomorrow night. It is the Highlanders versus the Crusaders, and then we've got the Battle of the Pacific with Moana Pacifica versus Fiji and Drua, and then the Chiefs Blues Valentine's Day special from Eden Park. Then there's a few Aussie shitters that no one really cares about. But what are we seeing in the Super Rugby odds?
Well, let's start with the Landers Crusaders. Landers $2.80, Crusaders $1.42, and before a ball's even kicked, my Landers have been gutted.
Yeah,
their best players, and our coach is soon to follow. The line, though, is 6.5. The total is a whopping 56.5. Obviously, under the roof there.
Yep.
Plenty of points. 91% of the money is with the Crusaders, which hurts me.
Yeah, well, at $1.42, was it $1.42? That's not defending champions against the Highlanders, who haven't got Fabian Holland, haven't got Pledger. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I thought the line was quite short, to be honest, at 6.5. Leicester Whanganuku is best backed for first try scorer at $10.50 and any time at $2. There's a power play, which I reckon you'll like, Lane. The wingers, so jerseys 11 and 14.
Yep.
Combined for 4 or more tries at $7.
Ooh.
That is. We've had $1,000 on the first scoring play to be a try at $1.82.
Yep. Oh, ooh.
600 on the Crusaders at $1.42.
Okay. All right. Then moving right on to Chiefs Blues at Eden Park.
Chiefs Blues, yep, $2.50 the Blues, $1.50 the Chiefs. The line's 4.5, the total 54. 63% of the money with the Chiefs in the match betting. Quintu Pai is seeing a lot of action at $19 for first try scorer.
Oh, yeah.
And someone's had 700 on the Chiefs at $1.50.
Okay, they've got that back three. I think it's Nai Saturo, Leroy Carter, and Taimoi Falau. Is it Taimoi Falau that's moved to the Chiefs? That's a pretty dangerous back three for us. And you've got Quintu Pai. Is Anton Dobro back? He's not, is he? It's Daniel Rona.
Leroy Carter is on the bench as well.
Is he? I better take him out of my fantasy team.
Yeah, I got caught by that this morning as well.
Yeah. God, have you tried Super Rugby Fantasy?
No, because I've heard you guys talk about it.
It's so shit.
I'm not even going to try.
It's so shit. I'm doing it because, you know what? I'm doing it for the content. I'm doing it for the story. Obviously, a lot of people are interested because our group's got, 600 odd people in it.
Almost 1,000 now.
Almost 1,000 people. So people are into it. But I don't think people realise how bad it is because they haven't used any other fantasy platform. Well, maybe they have and they're just feeling sorry for Super Rugby. But anyway, I better go and change that now that Leroy is on the bench. Because Leroy's on the bench and so is Cortez Latima.
So is Will Jordan as well.
What?
Yeah, so when the teams got announced yesterday, that really threw a cat amongst the pigeons.
Right, okay, I'm going to have to go in there and
so don't pick your teams before the teams get named.
Yeah, that's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
But also, we're going off topic a little bit here, but the fantasy Super Rugby, you know how it says not selected and they put an asterisk next to it? If they're on the bench, does it come up on the bench?
There's a bench icon, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good. Anyway.
Right, real quick one. I've been thinking about it for a few days on fantasy. Who's the person you reckon that decides the salary cap? And why is it 400 million per team or whatever it is?
I don't know.
Why isn't it $100 and each person's worth $1?
I don't know. And that's some weird valuations because Rivers Rehana is worth more than Bodie Barrett. I don't.
It's cooked.
So it's like, do they just get AI to do it or something? I don't understand. Anyway,
one of you mentioned the Aussie shitters.
Yeah,
I do need to mention the Waratahs Reds. So the Waratahs open at $2.30. They are now into $1.80 favourites. I was on the phone this morning to the great man Jeff Wilson.
Yep.
He was waxing lyrical about the Waratahs and that they should be favourites, and he cannot wait to get on them and tip them out to everyone. And then he texted me about 10 minutes ago. He said, bloody hell, they're into favourites. He's not happy.
Yeah, well, I've got a couple of Waratahs on my team, actually. I've got the hooker and I've got Harry Potter, purely for the comedy.
I like that.
Purely for the comedy. Okay, NRL, the All-Stars game is this weekend?
It is.
Yeah.
We're back. NRL's back.
Never left.
Cannot wait.
It never left.
Māori All-Stars versus Indigenous All-Stars. The Māori team, $1.62. Indigenous, $2.35. The line is 3.5. The total, 40.5. 79% of the money is with the Indigenous All-Stars. Casey McLean is the best backed and our worst result in the first try scorer marker. He's $11.50. Britton Nikota at $4.10 anytime. is best backed, followed by Casey McLean at 250. The best backed power play, I like this one. Any two of Britton Nikota, Jacob Laban, Jack Whiten, and Connor Watson to score a try at $5.50. We've had 1,000 on the unders at 40.5. I can only assume that's Mania at $1.90.
The Undertaker.
And then someone's put, how's this? Someone's put $629.38. Josh Adokar and Casey McLean anytime at $5.66.
Interesting. This makes me nervous, this NRL All-Stars game, because if you're a club owner, coach, manager, and you put your stars out the week, a few weeks before the start of the NRL season, I'd be mildly terrified, because obviously they're going through their preseason at the moment. They're having preseason games, but I can't see these two teams holding back. So I'd be a little bit nervous that you're going to lose one of your players before the season's even started.
Like Warriors fans have got, so we've got Dallin, Khan Pereira, there is Chance, Jacob Laban, Tamari Martin. There's a lot of...
Yeah, I feel like we've got more to lose than anyone else in this game with the kind of indigenous,
Jahara?
Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to jinx it. So, what about we've got a little bit of golf. You've picked your winners in the DP World Tour, haven't you?
I'm flop.
Yeah, all over that. But great footage coming out of the Waste Management Open at Phoenix. Always a highlight for me is how wasted people get. The race to get to that party hole at 5 a.m. Absolute lizards. Lizzie's singing the US national anthem and then sprinting and buying their first beer at 6 a.m. There's a whole lot of guys dressed as bananas who were first in the queue, and there was a great shot of them sprinting to their seats, and then another photo of them all passed out in the long grass in the in the field next to the Waste Management Open. I love it. Brian Fox, he had a barnstorming last round. I think he came 21st in the end. Respectable on the PGA Tour. But what have you got this weekend?
Yeah, that's a great tournament. It reminds me of Peak Wellington Sevens. That does.
Yeah, it does, but they won't cancel it though in America.
No, they won't.
Here they'd put it on. John Campbell would go down there and do an investigation. Anyway,
it was what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Yes. So the PGA Tour heads to Pebble Beach this week for the ATT Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Scott Scheffler, might have heard of it, is your $4 favourite, which is wild. Rory McIlroy, who won this last year, second favourite at $14. Foxy is unsurprisingly our worst result. I'm just trying to find where he's at. I'm down near the hundreds, and I still haven't seen his name. There we go. $126 for Ryan Fox to win this week.
Oh, yeah, with a couple of bucks.
Someone's put $100 on that.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's Grant Fox again, isn't it? You need to...
Scotty is best backed at $4. Worst result out of the top 20 is Justin Rose at $26. He had a win a couple of weeks ago. We've had 500 on Rory McIlroy in the without Scotty Scheffler market at $12.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good value, really, when he's paying 14s to win outright. $200 on Colin Morikawa at $51. Hate that. And a $276 same game multi, 6 legs, paying $15.01.
Yeah.
Scheffler top 10, Jason Day top 30, McIlroy top 30, Daniel Berger top 30, Pearson Coody top 40, and Ryan Fox top 40. That will net this punter $4,100.
Geez, that's a real golf sicko getting into that one. Right. But a T20 Cricket World Cup. I mean, if someone had any money on South Africa last night watching that South African-Afghanistan game, would have been absolutely crapping their pants. A double super over before South Africa managed to close it out. They did their best to lose that, South Africa, last night against Afghanistan. And Afghanistan, I tell you what, they're a pretty exciting team to watch in terms of the minnows. I don't know what's going on, how they're developing, what's going on, but they are going to be, if they keep on going the way they're going, they're going to be a pretty strong T20 team. But South Africa's farted through, which is actually good news for us because it means that South Africa and New Zealand will go through to the top 8s, because if Afghanistan had won that, it would have come down to run rate if we lost to South Africa in this next game. So it would have been a bit niggly. But the New Zealand-South Africa game is this weekend. Is it this weekend? Is it Saturday 2 a.m.? Sunday morning at 2:30 a.m. They have to go down there to Ahmedabad from Chennai, so they're away from their kind of base. What are we seeing coming in there?
Just quickly on that game last night.
Yeah.
During the game, South Africa got out to as much as $3.60, while Afghanistan got out to $8. Then during the super over, or super overs,
yeah,
the first one, South Africa got out to $23. And Afghanistan 31s just before they hit the 3 6s in a row.
It was an insane game. Joe Jury's any sort of cricket game that has the sort of drama that does, Joe Jury immediately is suspicion antennas come up, and he's like, something's going on. Rabada can't bowl that badly. He's a world class. What's going on? Immediately, cricket's just tarnished with this. Something's going on. But incredible match, that one. But yeah, so next up, South Africa and New Zealand, the two favourites in that pool. Yeah. I don't mind dropping this game. Just saying it out loud.
Okay. Okay. We're paying $2.10. We are the outsiders. South Africa $1.72. There's not a heap of betting on it yet, but no surprises to hear 90% of the money in the head-to-head market is with us at $2.10. And someone has put $500 on New Zealand at $2.10.
Oh, gutsy. Yeah, my only concern is, and we talked to you about it yesterday on the BYC podcast, if you want to get in-depth on cricket, is just how much runs we're conceding. That's my only concern to two teams that would be regarded as minnows in Afghanistan and UAE. You know, there were some pretty hefty totals, which, I know the pitch is a flat track down up there in Chennai, but anyway, that's my only concern. Rightio, well, we're going to take a quick little break, and we'll be back with Grab A Pen, with some great results for Grab A Pen, and this week's Grab A Pen also.
Pause the podcast now and grab a pen for the hottest tips from around the TAB office.
Once again, Karl, we missed out by one leg with our Grab A Pen. I couldn't believe it. I was like, no, 2 weeks in a row. We did the top fours for all of them, and just the one didn't come in.
Came fifth.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. We've missed out by one place, one leg. Anyway, you'd give ourselves an A, wouldn't you, there?
No, an A+. We have 4 winners.
How's that long shot that came in too?
Mr. Mawadi tipping out first 5 at whatever it was, $12.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done. I was very jealous. I said to you boys, I was very jealous when you were sending me your gifts of bathing in money all afternoon on Saturday, because I didn't get a single bet on because I was playing golf.
Oh no, I did very well actually, especially out of that Moati long shot. So yeah, it's really boosted my TAB account coming into this weekend's Super Rugby. So what? 4 winners out of that.
4 winners, a second, 2/3, and a fifth.
Ah, beautiful. So, okay, well I'm excited about this week. What do you got this week?
Hanasiko. We're going to Addington. Race 8, number 4. This is a horse we have backed before. Fronsent, $3.50 and $1.65. Hanasiko likes this to win.
Yes.
And has also taken a top 2 bet at $2.35.
Okay.
So do what you want with that, punters.
Yep.
Thoroughbreds will go to Matamata on Saturday, and this is another Mawati special. Race 5, number 6. T Encuentro at $5 and $1.40.
Oh, he's loving the meat on the bones. I'm enjoying Moati.
We've got a little bit of meat this week, which is nice. Over to Australia, Eagle Farm. Race 2, number 8, Larado, $1.75 and $1.12. That's not the meat. Just wait. Race 6, number 4, Takatili at $4.50 and $1.85.
Nice.
Race 10, number 8, Press Link at $3.90 and $1.80.
Mm-hmm.
2 more, Flemington, race 9, number 2, 60s at $2.15 and $1.25. And then race 7 at Randwick, Number 3, Jolie Star at $2.40 and $1.16.
Well, I think we've got on Jolie Star before, I believe. She's very familiar. That's good.
Yeah.
We'll, as per usual, we will post those up on our socials. Follow us in. We're on an absolute heater on those ones. So if you've got a couple of bucks, follow us in on those. Right, now it's time for the three-way. Didn't quite come off last week in the three-way. We had back-to-backs on the three-way for that one. But this week, at the start of Super Rugby, Karl, I'm going to go, and I'm going into the battle for the Pacific. I'm going to the Fijian Drua and Moana Pacifica, and I'm going the overs on the totals. It's set at 61.5. I'm picking a first-round tri-fest between these two teams who love running it from everywhere. So they're paying $1.90 for the over 61.5 points for Fiji and Drua versus Moana Pacifica. Joe, what are you going for?
I am heading to Italia for the Winter Olympics.
Let me guess.
And the
ice hockey.
The ice hockey, that's right. So the men's tournament kicked off this morning. The women have been playing for a couple of days, but I'm going to the USA versus Denmark game, which is Sunday morning, 9:10 a.m.
Yep.
And I'm going for the overs in total goals of 6.5. So over 6.5 total goals, $1.85.
Oh, you're just squeaking in there, aren't you? $1.85. Karl, what are you looking at?
Rugby league.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because it doesn't look like that there is any golf on the European circuit this week. Otherwise, I'd stick with that. I'm going to take in the All-Stars game, Josh Addo-Carr anytime try scorer at $2.35.
Excellent. Anytime. Josh Addo-Carr, $2.35. Okay, a little bit of meat on that one. That'll help our three-way. That comes in at $8.26 for that three-way. That's nice and healthy. Chuck our $100 bonus cash on that because that means that if we win, you guys win. And thanks to back-to-back three-ways, we gave away $1,900 this week, Karl.
How good.
To the punters.
That's amazing. I cannot leave without telling the punters about our latest promotion that's gone live this week.
Yep. Hit us.
Rugby league related.
Yes.
It is Warriors related.
Yeah. Right in your wheelhouse.
Right in my wheelhouse. We have got until kickoff of the first game, Warriors to finish in the top 8.
Yep.
Boosted to $3.
Oh, that's not
$20 bet, but Warriors to make the top 8, $3. You could say I'm biased. I like the Warriors, but I think there's one hell of a bet. They got a soft draw. They've got depth. They are looking the goods this year. Warriors to make the top 8.
Classic Warriors fan. Classic Warriors fan. I like that bet, but look, this is just my personal preference. I can't stand a bet sitting in my like pending bets for 6 months. It does my head in. Like I kind of need a couple of days. So there needs to be another folder which you can put away your other, like you can place the bet and you don't see it and it pops up again the week before like it's supposed to do. Because I go in there and like, God damn it, that's still there. What am I doing? I could use that $20 and put it somewhere else. Can I cash it in? You probably can cash it in, but anyway. Thanks very much, Karl. Have a great weekend on the punt and we'll see you next week.
Cheers, boys.
The ACC Sportsbook, thanks to the TAB.